Cynthia, and thanks all the horror fans for tuning in for Scare Up the Vote. You might notice, it's that side. There's a little QR code. There we go, right over little Danny Torrance's face that you should take a picture of so you can access information on how to contribute to Scare Up the Vote and to support Harrison Walls. First thing I would like to say is a little message to former President Donald Trump, and that is keep my murder husband's name out of your motherfucking mouth. We had Donald Trump saying a lot about Hannibal Lecter, talking about how he's like this ultimate evil guy. Hannibal Lecter is an angel on earth compared to the I don't even want to give Trump the credit for calling him the devil because I have a lot of respect for devils and devilry. He's just trash. And I'm sorry if that's hard news for anybody to hear. But us in the horror community know scary things when we see them, and we know scary trash. So we need to get behind Kamala Harris and Tim Walz and support them any way we can. I want to share a little story about my origins of as a horror fan, and they really started when I was a young man watching Alien for the first time. All the other kids were going goo goo gaga over Star Wars, which I also went goo goo gaga over, but Alien really was my Star Wars. And so it was a dream for me to work with Sigourney Weaver in a movie that's coming out next year called Dust Bunny. And she is such a phenomenon. And we had a test screening, or not a test screening, a friends and family screening recently. And David Benioff brought his daughters, and they said, we really love the woman who looks like Kamala Harris. And they were talking about Sigourney Weaver because she was in a fantastic suit and she had fantastic hair like Kamala Harris. And what it reminded me of is the strength that we have in these female characters and these women leaders in our world who are championing everybody, not just for keeping quarantine codes, not just for saving their cat as cat ladies, but Sigourney Weaver as Ripley is the ultimate cat lady. But what delighted me is that a young generation of teenage girls saw Sigourney Weaver, equated her with Kamala Harris, and knew power when they saw it. And when I saw Kamala Harris, I knew power when I saw it. And a lot of us are attracted to this genre because of the strength of these final girls, as we have all been fans of forever. And one of the things that I want to bring up with, particularly with Kamala Harris, is she is pro-union. And we just got out of a couple of hairy strikes last year that were really traumatic for the industry, that we have been still recouping from and probably won't finish recouping or recovering for some time. Survive till 2025, they say. But what is amazing about Kamala Harris and the importance of her support of unions is, without unions, especially as writers, as actors, as people in the entertainment industry, as people who would probably do these jobs for free because we are so passionate about them, we need people to protect us. We need people to look out for our best interests, and that is our unions. And Kamala Harris is looking out for unions. And that is a very important reason, amongst a bunch of very important reasons, to vote Harris Walls in the upcoming election. Do it however you can. Convince a friend. Give whatever you can. And if you can't give because the economy is tight right now, do what you can. Have a conversation.